What does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
I could use a little fun to brighten my day.
Welcome. What are you up to? Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Always a pleasure. Fine wares all. Welcome to the Star. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back anytime.
By your command, Arisen.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Would you mind coming over here? Here we are. We shall remain here.
Beg pardon, sir. The Captain Brandt bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, it is a matter best kept from prying ears. Might we not move to a more discreet location? Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis a regalia sword, one of the kingdom's treasures. 'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, I have stolen it from the masquerade hall where 'twas on display. A duplicate now rests in its place, and I must beg you to keep the true artifact hidden, lest the rude generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it, though not in battle, of course. 'Tis a ceremonial weapon for use in parades and the like. Yet, Disa's disdain for tradition has seen the blade suffer. 'Tis fractured, and has lost much of its former luster. Captain Brandt is of a mind to restore it, so that it might serve as a symbol of your authority, Sir Arisen. Indeed, when the time comes for you to announce your ascension, having this sword at your hip would doubtless elevate your standing in the eyes of the people. And I must confess, having watched over the blade for many a year, I've grown rather fond of it. I should be well glad to see it restored to its former splendor. My hopes for our kingdom and its treasure go with you, Sir Arisen. A big...
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been?
I was asleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Wonder if there's any easy work. Fine place to collect my goods. Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Such quietude is a blessing. When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. I'm tired of breaking my back for someone else.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet in the moment.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Quite the predicament.
I quite like it.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Battahl no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
That's odd.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your... So the acting chief of Melve was blamed. However, I've heard no... It may well be that she is safe. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizen.
My pack's grown rather heavy.
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
Shall we get some rest then?
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Got any tales to liven up?
Peril on the roads puts a strain.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price... Remember, many thanks. I appreciate the...
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
I don't feel safe here.
To think I would meet you here. Or were you searching for me? I cannot return to Melve. Not till my name is cleared. Not till the dragon is found. This village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here and investigate its whereabouts. Pray, give my regards to everyone back home. Tell them that I swear to return as soon as I can.
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again, if you can believe it. Just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well.
Oi! What are you doing, standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you did it once of...
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. Pray, call the beast...
More Saurians. There, master! Saurians!
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
That's what I like to see. Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Harv Village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot...
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted Beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a Beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me Beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
Fair!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound.
You're no fisher. I can tell at a glance.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Tisn't it all kind on the body, this work?
We have found what I can do for you.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Well met, son. How fancy a look at my wares? Well met, son. How might I be of service?
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I'm afraid I don't have any knowledge about that quest as yet. If you require guidance, you must hire a pawn who does.
Slowly but surely, people are returning to this village. My name shan't be cleared till I intend to stay in this village and investigate the dragons.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
Oh, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual place.
Will nothing exciting ever happen here?
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only...
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. Fine. Out of the cart.
I'll not stand!
An older cart! Yes, now.
I can't allow any further harm to come to you. Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
it without anchoring.
Just as weary as we
Strike the balance, Shrew, and our quad shall fall!
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
We cannot break it from this side.
Really now?
I've never heard such nonsense.
Work done gracelessly is work done poorly.
I'll need to replenish my stock before long.
Best make sure the ox is fed and watered.
Regrettably, I am not equipped with the knowledge to guide you on that quest. You shall have to hire a pawn who is.
What ought I to do?
This ox cart's bound for... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
I have things to do, if you don't mind.
We have arrived.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught I could do for her, pervasive though the Queen Regent's influence has become. My humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melve and me as well. It isn't much, but here, I would not see you go unrewarded for your trouble.
What 'tis, but this heading home. I've toiled long enough. It is plain.
We have reached our destination.
Mayhap we could employ a cart for our next journey.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir.
Good day, sir.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Well met, sir.
How might I be of...
Do come again.
Off to market I go.
Here I can enjoy my own company. I'm in fine fettle today.
I feel my age every time. At last.
Time to be heading.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet on the moment.
Terrell hears out from my movements and caution.
Where's the day?
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
As a matter of fact, one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
Each to their own.
It is quiet about. Feels eerie.
All this walking has made my legs ache a fright.
Where to next?
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
We must rest, though the sun is...
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. What to make of this?
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard. A minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray.
We have been entrusted with a task. Let us approach it with all due care.
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? Let us make for the palace, that she might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Pawns aren't permitted entry to the palace, but I would see you to the entrance if I may.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Pawns are forbidden from entering the castle grounds, but we may accompany you to the entrance. Over here, if you please.
waiting on that report.
We're here, Master.
We shall await you here, Master.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
I've trained for this.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Tis best you move along. Should what pray, be cautious. You're not...
Seems my feet always lead me here. Whence do you hail?
I wish the Minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently. What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
I'm unsure how best to proceed.